Guys, this has been a crazy morning. So we got to McCarthy, where David thought that there was a Starbucks right next to the store, but it has closed at some point, so it was no longer there. So then I look up like Starbucks near the store, and I am a bit of a baby when it comes to driving in California, so I like picked the one that does not require me to get on the freeway, and it was like 8 minutes from the store, so it wasn't bad. So I leave David at the store, I drive to that Starbucks, I go in, and there's no place to sit inside that Starbucks. It's outdoor only, which I have never in my life seen for a Starbucks, but okay. So that wasn't gonna work because the weather's not nice today. And so then I'm like, dang it, okay, I'm gonna have to go to this other one that was on the other side of the freeway. So I get here, and it's like, it's a nicer Starbucks. Like, it's perfectly good. It will suffice. But like, it's weird. There's like little like cutouts and like built-ins for like privacy kind of situations. Like, I'll show you guys. It's really weird. It's like I'm in a little room right now, kind of. Like,
your bacon sausage wrap?
Like, it's not totally private because like it's almost like bars. It's almost like being kind of an animal in a zoo because people can see me, but it's like there's just the one table in this little like cutout little area, and I kind of like it, I'm not gonna lie. So other than the fact that I had to drive all over the place this morning, we can officially sit down and actually start doing something with our day. And they also gave me, I ordered a ham and Swiss on baguette, and they gave me a ham and Swiss croissant. So now I have 2 breakfasts and my coffee. Last time I came to Starbucks, I did switch out. I did the 3 vanilla syrup pumps with 1 peppermint, thinking that it would be like Christmassy and nice. And it was okay, but it was too sweet. So I'm back to my 3 vanilla syrups and 1 cinnamon dolce pump in my coffee. But anyway, I'm gonna eat my kind of breakfast. It's 12:30, so my lunch, I guess. And watch some vlogs. And then, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna be killing it here for like 6 hours-ish, because it's normal hours today for David's work because it's the Sunday before Christmas. So they, instead of being open from like, I think it's usually 10 to 6, no, 11 to 6, I think. Gosh, it's obviously been so long since I've worked that job. I think 11 to 6, that they're actually open from 10 to 8 today. So we got some time to kill, for sure. Okay, we moved from my little spot, but that is where it was. Oops, my bad. That is where it was. It's like inside those little, like, bar things, like, inside there. I don't know, I just felt like an animal on display. It was very odd. And now there's a spot tucked right in the back corner. And there's a booth here, which is way more comfortable than the hard chairs that they have here. The chairs that they have are horrible. They have like one little bar that's about that high off the seat part of it. So there's like no back support at all. It was like cutting off the circulation to my feet. And if I'm gonna be here for 5 more hours, that was not gonna work. So luckily the person who was sitting here left. So now like all of the like main floor is out in front of me, and I'm almost tucked back like behind the like bar area. It's very weird, but I like it. I feel like I'm very out of the way and inconspicuous. We got out our notebooks. This is what I've been writing basically to Ava. I've been writing to Ava since I got pregnant. It started out in my notes app actually. So I've been writing in here since September 23rd was my first entry in here. But just like little updates about how the pregnancy's going and symptoms and different things. Someday I will put it in her keep box, and maybe when she's a rebellious teenager, I'll let her read it. I have my planner that we'll go through, and then I don't know. I was saying yesterday I didn't want to do the, like, what's on my registry thing. But at the same time, I kind of do want to do it. Because maybe someday I will have followers who would want to watch it. But, I don't know. We'll see. There's not a ton for me to film today because we're just going to be hanging out here. And I just wanted to get out of the house. And I can't do a whole lot, though. So, that might be what we end up doing. I might just go through my baby registry and let you guys know what is on there. Actually, it'd be a sneak peek because even people who have seen my registry can't see everything on it because I would say probably at least half the stuff is privated. Because it's stuff that I don't need until she's older. And I wanted to only get things that were necessary for when she was like a newborn. So, anyway, I still have my coffee, a little bit of it left. So we're going to finish it and then we'll do all the rest of the things. Well guys, David called me and he's calling it a day because the region's doing so well that we can go home early. Also, while we were on the phone, it's a spider, by the way. That thing came down from the ceiling and has intruded on my space. So it's a good thing I'm leaving because my only other option would be to burn down Starbucks. So we're out of here. I made it. I just want everyone to be so proud of me that I drove in a foreign city today. And I actually drove quite a bit in a foreign city today. I was not passenger princess. I moved to the passenger princess side already. Oh, I should have probably moved the seat back. Oh well, he'll live. And I got here in time, let him know I was here, and he hasn't messaged me back, so I had time to clean out his car. I got rid of all of the trash. So, we are at T-Mobile, waiting for him to message me back that he's ready to go. Okay, I just wanted to jump in here real quick because I just finished editing all the stuff from yesterday and realized I kind of just like cut it off. There was no ending at all. And actually, I vividly remember taking an intro clip as well at the house before we left for Starbucks, or for McCarthy. I went to Starbucks and I can't find it anywhere. I don't know what happened to it. So anyway, I didn't do a whole lot yesterday. And I had decided that I was going to film the registry thing, but then David called 3 hours early saying that like his store had like the store he was at, one of his stores, had absolutely crushed their goals and there was just no point in him staying and wasting the rest of the, not wasting, but like Sunday's the one day we typically spend together, which is kind of why I went with him, even though we didn't really spend the day together. We were in the same general vicinity. So he was like, we might as well leave and then we can at least have like the evening part of our Sunday. So basically, I was sitting in the car waiting for him to come out and he messaged me and he said, May wants to say hi. So I ended up going in to say hi to May, who, May is a character of a human being. She's so much for my mental. Like, she's so much of a human being. She talks so much. She's very loud. The first thing the first thing she did when I walked in there was like rub my belly. She actually, she reminds me a lot of my best friend's family. Just like all of them. They're just so open and honest and they just are who they are, and I love it. I love it, but it's a lot sometimes for my mental, especially when I'm already tired and I've been staring at a computer screen all day. But I love her. I do love her. She's great. Anyways, yeah, I just kind of stopped filming yesterday. We got home, we hung out with the dogs for a little bit, went and picked up our grocery order, came home, unloaded the groceries, and then was just watching football for the rest of the night. But we're going to move on with today's vlog, so we're going to start that one right now. I have decided I am going to do the registry thing, but I'm going to wait till we have everything that I wanted for her off the registry here. That way I can go through the registry while I like unbox it with you. And then I'll go through all the extra stuff that's like privated that I'm not getting till later as well at that point. But that way I can have something to do and show while going through it instead of having it just be me here sitting, talking at you, putting pictures of stuff, you know? So we're not going to do that for Vlogmas, but that video will for sure be coming probably end-ish of January. I'm at this weird point in my pregnancy where it's like, as of, I think it's February 17th. Oh God, I can never remember this. It's the middle of February is when I'm gonna hit 37 weeks, which is basically when your doctor starts telling you like baby can come any day, like fully cooked basically. Like you could go into labor any day. And like, so it feels like maybe I should have everything ready maybe prior, you know, like more prior to that than the end of January. Just because like people go into early labor, people have preemies all the time. So I'm like, I'm nervous that I'm putting it off so long that by the time like Christmas is over, I order all of the stuff from the registry that nobody got us. It gets here. We have time to set it all up. That I'm going to be pushing it real close to when she's supposed to show up. And my biggest fear is that I go into like preterm labor and we're not ready. Because you know how much work that would be for my mom? Because that is who would end up fixing my house. Like, if I go into preterm labor, my mom's going to fly out here when I go into labor. I'm going to have like 2 days in the hospital or 3 days, whatever it ends up being. And while I'm in the hospital, my mom's going to have to be at my apartment building a dresser and putting all this stuff together and organizing my house and putting it all away because I waited until the last possible moment. Which is so unlike me. Like, it's so much like David. David is the world's worst procrastinator, and it causes me so much stress and anxiety. I am not. I get everything done as early as possible. But it just made logical sense to me to wait until after Christmas in case people bought us stuff for Christmas. And so I can't start ordering things basically until start of January. Right? So like some of it's going to show up real fast, but some of it's not. And so I just like, I'm hitting the point where I'm starting to be like, maybe I'm waiting too long. Like, what's the worst case scenario? We get it all set up and it just sits there and does nothing for a few weeks. A month maybe? 2 months even. I don't know. Maybe she comes a little late. But anyway, that's my mental about that for now. But anyways, we're moving on to today's video. Thank you for watching this one. I will see you today, but tomorrow for you guys.